everyone, I'm Aniko. So, the news for Star Wars The Old Republic Eternal Throne has been coming thick and fast this last week. Musco made a crack on Monday's Twitch stream about how they were opening up the faucet, but with the amount of information I've been sifting through to come up with this video, it feels a bit more like a tidal wave as opposed to a faucet. For starters, they did mention on the Twitch stream from October 17th that future chapters will be coming in large chunks. I had a commenter earlier this week who was wondering if there would be more than 9 chapters. I think we can take that comment as confirmation that yes, there will be more than 9. However, the exact timing of future chapters and how many chapters there will be in total has yet to be revealed. Another detail that has been clarified is that the double XP bonus going on right now will be ending on November 29th, and the Dark vs. Light event will also end on the same day. At the moment, the light side is winning the DVL event. The other piece of news that's important is that repeatable chapters with varying difficulty modes, at least at this time, will be limited to the chapters in Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne. Earlier class story content, Makeb, and the Shadow of Revan storylines will not be part of the repeatable content. In this video, I am going to go over some of the details that were revealed this past Monday on the Twitch stream and then later clarified in the forums over the past few days regarding the Galactic Command system and gearing in the 5.0 version of the game. First, the Galactic Command system. Galactic Command will be limited to players who are at level 70 and are subscribers. You do not need to have finished all the chapters of Eternal Throne to access the system. However, preferred to play and free to play accounts, even if they have characters at level 70, will not have access to the Galactic Command system. This is going to be a subscriber-only perk. The Galactic Command Center will provide a one-screen access point to get to any part of the game that might be applicable to someone at level 70. You simply click on an activity. If it's solo, you'll jump directly to it. If it requires a group, you will be placed in a queue. This includes PvP, Starfighter, Operations, Heroics, Dailies, Story Chapters, Flashpoints, and the new Uprisings game feature. As a side note, we've been promised more information on Uprisings on October 27th, so once information has come out, I'll post a video on that as well. The point of the Galactic Command system is to streamline and guide players towards in-game content without you having to locate or know where the various terminals, dailies, or other entry points to the game content are, which makes a lot of sense, especially for new players and players who may be returning after a long hiatus. Any in-game activity you do as a subscriber contributes to your progress in the Galactic Command system. You will gain command system levels, which are being called command ranks. Command ranks are not legacy-wide and are per character. Harder activities, such as operations, will net you more points than easier activities like heroics. When you level up in command rank, you are gifted a command crate. The command crate will contain in-game gear based on both your command rank and your advanced class. The gear is bind-on pickup. They will also include vanity items and crafting mats. As you rank up through the command rank system, the command crates that drop will also level up with you and drop higher rated gear. BioWare has stated that there is a max rank, but the exact number of that max is still in flux. However, if you reach max rank and still don't have the gear you want to have, since after all these crates are random, you will continue to gain points in the Galactic Command system, and every time you gain enough points, you will get another crate. You can also gain points towards your galactic rank by breaking down unclaimed items that you get from command crates that you don't want. You cannot break down any other items for points in this way, only items from command crates. And once you claim an item from a command crate, you cannot break it down after that point. Each day, one of the activity groups in the Galactic Command system will have a bonus attached to it, and you will get extra points for participating in that particular activity on that day. Part of the goal behind doing this is to help improve queue times for things like PvP and Galactic Starfighter. If you unsubscribe at any point, you will keep the command rank and gear you have accumulated thus far using the Galactic Command system, but you will lose access to the Galactic Command system and gain no further ranks or command crates through the system until you reinstate your subscription. The other major announcement from Monday has to do with gearing your character. Firstly, the expertise stat is being eliminated. Any object you own that has expertise on it will see its expertise stat changed to the mastery stat. Expertise is the stat that is currently used to determine how effective someone is in PvP, and essentially created a situation where players had to have two sets of in-game gear, one for PvP and one for PvE. With the elimination of the expertise stat, there will no longer be such a thing as PvP gear, which means that you could leap into a PvP match without worrying about swapping out your gear or dragging your team down because you're not equipped with the best PvP gear out there. Access to ranked war zones, thus, will no longer be dependent on how much expertise your character is wearing, but based on your valor level. The other major change is that all commendations and crystals will be phased out. Apparently, BioWare is going to reward something in exchange for the crystals that players have not yet spent, but what that is has not yet been decided. At lower levels, you'll be gearing with armor drops or purchasing armoring, enhancements, and mods with credits instead of crystals. The likely implication is that in place of crystals, we might see a boost in credit payouts in the lower levels. At least that's what seems logical if they're phasing out gearing crystals entirely. Once you reach in-game, the only way to gear up your character is by way of the Galactic Command system, which essentially means that you need to be subbed at least enough to get the gear you need through the Galactic Command system. There are some pros and cons to this. The con is that you can no longer just go up and purchase what you want from a vendor. Instead, you have to hope that it drops and you get what you need. If you're exceptionally unlucky, this could prove frustrating. The pro is that anyone, even a casual player who does most of the content solo, will also have access to the full range of in-game gear, whereas in the past, the best gear was limited to those who did operations. Likewise, any bosses that once dropped in-game gear will no longer be dropping it. Drops from these bosses will be limited to cosmetic and unique items such as stronghold decorations, mounts, etc. Crafters will be able to craft comparable level 70 gear, but that gear will not have set bonuses. It could be that this change may be very good news for the crafting community, as you may be in an excellent position to craft the items that people cannot get quickly enough through command crate drops. Or for those players who are currently not subbed but are at level 70. So if you've been slacking on your crafting skills, now might be the time to get yourself maxed out before 5.0 comes out. Tomorrow there will be another Twitch stream which will be covering the dark versus light aspect of the Galactic Command Center, and perhaps more details related to what exactly that might mean for servers. If they do another question and answer thread on the forums, I'll wait a few days, again, before doing a recap video to try and keep the information I'm passing on to you nicely condensed. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, or follow me on Twitter, and I hope to see you again.